Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have unified the island of Sri Lanka again. Actually, technically, it doesn't quite look like an island, now that I look at it. But we have reunified it, and we are currently working on continuing our investments on speed 4. We have this guy. He is 25 years of age, and he has quite a large number of children at this point. This will be problematic for attempting to put the realm back together after we die, but it's okay for now, I guess. We could disinherit them, but I think I will avoid that for now. Looking at the wider situation in India here, it's slightly spooky, but I think overall, I think it's okay. I think we're reasonably safe for a decent chunk of time here, and we can work on upgrading some of our economic structures that we personally hold. The goal for this life is going to be to get all of these up to rank 2. Now that's going to be somewhat expensive, there's no doubt about that. This one's already there. This one is as well. We would need 225 gold for each of these. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, there we go, and 6. So, yeah, that's definitely up there. That's close to 1,000 gold that we're going to need to make this happen. We're currently making 9.6 per month. Our control levels are coming up, and I think we're going to work on this county, in fact, kinda now. Let's do it. We're at 93 control here, but we are coming up by 0.2 per month, so that won't be too much longer. Okay, and we can grab a Dynasty Legacy, and let's take a look at what we might want here. Popular Opinion and Hunt and Feast cost. I kinda don't care. Dread Gain and Natural Dread isn't terrible. Noble Veins is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good. And I think that's gonna be what we're gonna go for. Those sweet, sweet congenital traits. Wonderful. Okay, so we are up to 10.0 gold per month right now, and we're going to continue working on our county control here. Now, of course, we have an empty council position. We do have... Oh, actually, this expired. Or, no, it was actually removed. Yeah, it was removed by our marshal here. Great. I didn't realize that was 12%. This was cutting our development growth in this county. So that's fantastic. I'm very, very happy about that. So we're going to be able to upgrade one of our cash-generating structures here in a moment. This, of course, will double our income from these. So I am very, very happy about that. We are definitely going to extort subjects. 140 gold and minus 10 opinion for direct vassal opinion for that length of time. Or 10 tyranny for 210 gold, and that's what we're doing. Yes, our tyranny is already up there, but I want that cash as quick as we can get it so that we can get these upgraded super, super quickly. If we can get our economy really strong in a fairly quick time frame here, then we're going to be in an incredible position when we start actually attempting to unify the subcontinent. It's going to go great. Absolutely fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade this to Pastoral Lands. Perfect. And that is getting us 2 upgrades. Excellent. We do have a new stewardship perk available, and we are for now going to take Detailed Ledgers. The reason we're not taking War Profiteer immediately is because we are not currently planning on being at war for a little while. So we'll just hold it here. So we're currently earning 9.9 gold per month. We did drop down a little bit because of our tyranny. That's okay. Who does this guy have a claim on? I don't think I care. He can leave. Oh, we can demand payment from this guy. We're going to do that. Fantastic. Give me that sweet, sweet 10 gold. I mean, that's a month's worth of income right there. That's very solid, really. So if we look at our court chaplain here, we have swayed this guy again, and now he's up to 34, which means he's giving us most of his gold that he can. That's fantastic. We did gain a stress level because our mother died. Okay, fair enough. We could sequester ourselves. What does reclusive give us? Come on. There we go. -1 stewardship. I think that's okay. Yeah, so that does drop us down to 8 of 7 holdings. However, we can just bump it back up with telling our wife to help us manage our domain. However, we're probably going to want to choose one of these others as our primary wife because, like, this one is skill 15. Yeah. There we go. Fantastic. And that will actually put us up to 9 potential domain holdings, which I think means that we're going to take, well, 1.17 tax versus the one up here is 1.35. Would he accept that? No, he wouldn't. Okay, but this guy, we could just take this, couldn't we? We have a title revocation reason on him. Yeah, but he's not going to accept it. Okay. And I don't really want to fight over this. So, we don't have War Profiteer right now. I think we're going to hold off on that. Yeah, we could get another personal holding. Yeah, it would be nice. And we can't hold city titles, and all of our temple holdings are held by this guy. So, that's definitely problematic for us. The Sinhalas are a good people. Excellent. After all, we do want to convert to that, which reminds me, we can go into our minor decisions and convert to local culture and become Sinhala. I acknowledge who I am. Excellent. Fantastic. We became the new culture head, and let's take a look at what's going on in here. This is the early medieval era. We are currently exposing mustering grounds to an innovation, and we are fascinated by Gavelkind. I kind of hate that, and I think instead we should start working on the early medieval era. Perhaps. I feel like we don't need bailiffs right now. Ooh, what's this special men-at-arms? It's a type of heavy infantry. I like it. Okay, so I think that we should probably go for manorialism here. Coinage would be great as well early on, but we're going to go for manorialism, and we will work on fascinating that. Now, our learning is only skill 7. We will probably work on our learning a little bit later on, but for now, we are mostly interested. Wow, look at our income. 15.6. That is nice. Anyway, as I was saying, right now we're more interested in developing some cash. And once we have that developed, then we will start working on perhaps learning in order to get our culture maxed out. And then after that, we could start working on perhaps martial or intrigue or things like that. So that's, I think, the overall plan here. Homesteads are being constructed. Fantastic. So we only need 3 more locations to upgrade here. We're up to 16.5 gold per month, and a lot of that is coming from this guy. We're now actually completely maxed out. He's giving us as much as he possibly can at plus 52. So that is great to know. That is absolutely fantastic. We're going to keep swaying him. We don't really have anyone else that we want to sway at this exact moment. But that's fine. We are also going to start working on investing on these level 2s quite soon. Man, I was thinking 18 per month for the goal for this guy, but that's seeming a little low. Maybe it should be like 25. Nah, 25 is going to be a lot. A lot of that came in because of... not this guy. But, yeah, give me that 10 gold. Sweet. A lot of that came in because of our court chaplain, right? So that wasn't our upgrades. It wasn't our control. Do we care about this? Not really. We'll just throw her in jail. Anybody want to pay for her? No. Sad. Very, very sad. Well, we've got another 2 upgrades to do over here. We do get another stewardship perk, and we're going to take War Profiteer. And then we're going to start working down the Architect tree, I feel like. Domain limit of +2 over there isn't actually all that useful for us. I do want to check in on our heir here. He has a stewardship education, and he is currently being educated Theoretically well. Theoretically well. Okay, sounds good. So, relatively soon, like, in terms of our investments, our priority is going to be on things that make us gold. First priority. First and foremost. Secondary priority. Things that generate development growth. Tertiary priority is going to be men-at-arms. And quaternary priority is going to be on things that generate levies. Like this. That's going to be the overall plan for how we're going to go about developing this. And then we're going to just come storming off of this island like an absolute... A Liberty faction? What a jerk. Like an absolute tide. And we're going to make this our capital. I believe. Yeah, we may as well. We're going to make this our capital as soon as we can, but we're not in a huge rush to make that happen right now. We are, however, in a huge rush to get this upgrade going, so let's do that right now. And then we only have one more to go. We are currently 18.2 gold per month positive, and that is fantastic. Some of these are already maxed out, and I'm glad to see that. That means that our vassals have done some of their own development. And that is absolutely great. And that's the reason why we're prioritizing... Well, that's one of two reasons why we're prioritizing our own holdings, financial gains, first. The other reason, of course, is this doesn't get divided by the tax system when it's held by us directly. So that is great. We have completed our control growth, and so we are going to work on additional control growth over here, looks like. That's only at 24. This guy wants to call us in. I mean, I accept for the war profiteer, but do we want to participate in this? Who is this? Ah, I see. I feel like we don't. Let's keep an eye on it. We'll show up if we have to, but for right now, I would really prefer that we just take the war profiteer bonus and go home. Well, stay home. We're technically at war, so that's fine. See, they're going to come in and attack over here. The question is, do they win this fight? They're actually walking away, waiting for reinforcements. Okay. Successful business endeavors in Rohana. That would be great. We're going to take it. Fantastic. That is wonderful. And it looks like they're going to come siege over here and try to get some war score. I don't necessarily like that choice, but sure. We're definitely going to grab cutting cornerstones for our next stewardship skill. And that's fantastic. And as far as our next construction goes, we are going to continue work on upgrading our holdings out here. Get all of these up to their maximum of rank 2, at least until manorialism is done. We can extort our subjects, and that's something we're going to do. 400 gold for 10 tyranny. We'll take it. Okay, so we're going to go around and upgrade some of these. Okay, we'll upgrade this one next. Fantastic. So that gives us an additional 2 upgrades. And both of those will give us more development growth, which means that they will continue to compound. Perfect. How are things going over here? I'm not going to say great. He's embarking. Going to attack over here. That's not the war goal. This is the war goal. He's going to continue to have ticking war score against him. We aren't powerful enough on our own to take out this army. We would need them. So we're not going to try, at least unless we have to. which I kind of don't care about the outcome of this war. So I think we'll mostly just chill. That one's already maxed out, as is that one. This guy's done a very good job of maxing out his holdings. I'm very glad for that. So we will go ahead and upgrade, let's see, 150 versus 225. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and upgrade these hunting grounds. Perfect. We're currently up to 21.7 gold per month. Some of that is from War Profiteer, of course. Another enemy ally joined the war. I mean, they might end up capturing somebody from this or something. Yeah, that's going reasonably well for them, that siege. Homesteads are continuing to construct, of course, and that's great. Yeah, it looks like this guy's basically maxed out all of the temples in the realm except for these two. And we're going to let him continue working on that. Absolutely. That's completely fine. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our guilds here next. That's great. And let's check in on what he's got going on over here. You gotta go deal with that ticking war score, bud. You gotta occupy some holdings. Okay, you know what? Let's raise up our troops. Okay, so we have access to about 4,100 troops here. And we are going to head on over this way and see what we can get done over here. I don't know that we're going to get much done. Not with this guy off over this way. Not really doing much. Like, he's not getting any war score from this at all. But I suppose he's getting these sieges done. And yeah, this is slowing down our growth, for sure. But, I mean, I'm mostly only doing this because we've used this guy to fight our wars a number of times, and I feel like we should probably return the favor. Now, we don't have the troops to take this on our own. What we're going to do is we're going to head over here and camp out on these plains. We're going to try to bait him into attacking us. So let's go ahead and move in here. Yep, there he goes. And we're going to move back. That battle's going to be in 3 days. We're going to leave in 8 days. Okay, so it's going to be here. That's fine. We will probably lose this battle. And that is okay. All we need to do is bleed them a little bit. And we're going to pull back at this point. And that's fine. These guys are still messing around over here. Not very helpful. At all. And we're just going to retreat. And, I mean, he's in friendly territory, though. This isn't going to work. You know what? We're just going to let our ally lose this war. I don't think there's a point. That was a waste of cash. Okay, professional workforce time. Fantastic. We are, of course, going to continue working on upgrading where we can. Here would be a good location. I would love to upgrade these crop fields. And 25 is beginning to look possible. War against tyranny. I accept. And I probably won't help you. What is this war? I don't care. Hey, maybe he'll fight your friends. Or your enemies, rather. Wouldn't that be funny? Okay. We're just going to let that go. I'm not going to help him. At least not if he's not going to have his troops up there. Oh, it looks like our vassal has actually upgraded all of these now to the maximum available. That's great. Let's go ahead and upgrade these crop fields as quick as we can. And that is just fantastic. How's our control looking in each of these locations? We have upset peasants over here, but that doesn't really matter all that much. We have a little bit of low control in these two, but it's not too bad. Over here, where we are increasing control, it is coming up nicely. So that is absolutely great to see, and we're just going to let both of these wars fail. We don't ultimately care. We're just using them for the War Profiteer at this point. That is, of course, a 10% boost to our earnings. So that is absolutely phenomenal. We are also currently up to 17 development here. That's great. And it's losing efficiency for sure. We do need a new steward. We have our son and player heir who just came of age and he became Midas touched. Unfortunately, he is ill. Hopefully he recovers. Our heir is unmarried, and I think that he has enough stewardship on his own that we can probably just go for congenital traits, and that'll be great. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to continue working on some of these upgrades as we can afford them. This one will, of course, be next. We only need 8 more gold. And there we go. Additional hamlets. Fantastic. We're making 23.4 gold per month. I would love to revoke this title from this guy. Unfortunately, we can't. But that's okay. We do need to let our tyranny drop. I want to check where our tyranny is at. I think it's just bouncing, isn't it? Actually, it is dropping, even with our extorting subjects. That's wonderful to see. I'm very, very happy about that. So overall, I'm very content with this. Looking around for another location to construct in, it looks like it's going to be the crop fields here. And that'll be in a few months. We'll have the cash for that one. This one's already maxed out. We are getting really close, actually, to having these holdings maxed out. That's great. That's really, really great. Of course, that won't be the case once manorialism comes in 37 years, but we'll see. In the tribal age, mustering grounds will be finishing in about 3 years, and we'll see if that exposes Gavelkind or Casus Belli, or if it goes into the early medieval. We'll see. The high medieval era is available in 1050 AD. Okay. Yep. I'm not shocked by this. That is completely fine. So we are, of course, going to upgrade our crop fields over here. Wonderful. And where else can we upgrade? Here. And here. We're starting to run out of locations outside of our castles that we can upgrade. So that is great. That means that very soon we're going to be hitting phase 2 of our investments. 455 gold? Nice! I'm very pleased with that extortion. That one was very, very good. We are going to go ahead and do Hunter's Lodges. And we lost our other war. That means that we're no longer getting our war profiteer bonus, which is very unfortunate. New lifestyle perk. Let's grab centralization for the development growth. Excellent. And where else can we upgrade? There's not a lot of other locations, are there? Maxed out. Maxed out. Castle. Maxed out. Maxed out. Maxed out, maxed out, maxed, maxed, maxed. So everything down here is maxed out. This one's going to need some work. Maxed, going to need a little more work here, but we can't do it yet. Maxed, maxed, and going to need a little more work, but we can't do it yet. Okay, so that means that we'll allow this holding to finish here in a couple of months. But we should start investing in our men-at-arms soon-ish. I think we're going to hold off on that until we have finished mustering grounds in 19 months. By that point, we should be ready to do that. And that'll be just amazing. And what are we going to grab? Well, we are going to grab war elephants for our 5th slot, for sure. And work on maxing out our sizes, of course. It's going to be pretty expensive, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and go for our small harbor. Wonderful. What's the next one to finish? That is going to be this one up here. Perfect. What task was that? Control? Fantastic. Okay, this guy died, and his replacement doesn't endorse us. We're going to need to immediately work on swaying her. And we may want to send her a gift. I think we'll hold off on that, actually. Okay. So we'll work on that. Excellent. And this will finish up in 6 months. That's fine. We've got a decent amount of cash that I do want to spend. We don't have anywhere to spend it other than places I don't want to spend it quite yet. So that is fine. It is about time to put a cut in here, though, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to probably end up moving on to phase 2 of our investment, which is Men-at-Arms. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. Let's get this done. What? This one. There we go. That makes more sense. Fantastic. I'll see you all next time.